happy
Chat, sorry.
to have this headhunter back in his hand. A 3K to kick the pistol off.
We're late on this one, yeah.
Is not messing around.
It's okay because Genji just wins. Genji just win this map. We could have been late for the whole map. We know the outcome.
Pistol round ace from Texture, and he's made it look so
We know the outcome. Dude, he's already smiling because he knows what happens here normally.
The crowd is shouting out for him.
I mean, the thing is, he is going hunting for it. He really wants it, but
he's Mr. 4K.
Yeah, Mr. 4K is only getting a 4K here. I can only imagine he's got no idea exactly where Crystal is. Maybe catches them here. Right at the last second, the ace on offer for Texture. He got it.
A good way to start it up.
Oh, look at him. He's adorable.
He worked hard for that one.
Did he just say he's adorable?
Have a chance, like, do please check out that homegrown documentary that they just released, I think, on the VCT Pacific channel, because it really lets you know his motivations as a player. He's really thinking about fans, his family, and to be able to put this all together just off of the initial first kill. I wish I understood, but there he goes. Okay. Next one up, though.
Yeah, fun's over. Time to lock in here, Genji.
Yeah, for eco.
Map 1, so need to be converting on
for
the
eco, Texture, not in the position to farm them, but he's have the best gun for it.
A lot of respect paid over to the exchange of utility for now, but look at Texture still with an eye towards middle. Leaves options open for Genji, but also with the peel back from
Hero? Yeah, dude, this might be the game for... That's true. Might be the game for Hero to send to Angel.
Do have a pretty hefty defense on this side of the map if Genji opt to hit it, but 5 classics. Something would have to go really wrong for Genji if GE were to win this one, and it could be a couple of players getting caught maybe right here. It's not going to happen in the end. Paranoia was held in hand by Karen, collected a couple of players with that, and Ash finishes the rest of the job. 2-0, easy for Genji.
Immensely clean as well. With that said, they can move forward with a really potential strong bonus onto this round. In fact, because of that many kills that Texture brought up from the pistol, he could have a tour de force. He could have, in a sense, a round 3 op if he maybe goes for an alt orb. GE might have to play a bit safer.
One away from ult.
Which might not favor them too well either. So
GE want to fight over towards A. We've got the TP to reinforce B at the beginning.
I was going to say, on the other hand, it seems like GE are going to play a little more aggressive outside of A.
Okay, I mean, they get it. Do we take the TP?
They're now setting themselves up in mid again.
I take it just in case it's a fast B, that's it.
Then as well, it's just very defensive positions all around. Autumn doesn't have his own op yet, so has to play a safer angle. Genji will have more options to be able to push around.
Ooh. A little bit of a tickle there onto Autumn. Not going to be an easy cross for him, so he just decides to set that gate crash up.
He's trying to see whatever he can bait out, but nothing found. Just a port over it.
Oh, Harvey needs some help here. Autumn's on the other side of that fight, but that slow orb's going to make it awkward, and now the smoke coming through as well. They can't really fight this together. Harvey is isolated and doesn't care about it.
Trying to run into their own sage slow.
Ice in the veins of Harvey here as he doubles down and looks for some more.
Wait,
in the end, though, it just falls apart. GE lose a bunch of duels in succession. It's Batman solo.
They all just disappeared.
Hasn't been spotted on the cross, at least.
30 seconds left.
Has a Prowler too, but with the spike being planted, he needs to take down at least one isolated duel.
It's been seen by Karen. Rascal's there on the angle as well, just backing away. Happy to play that time smoke out. Batman's still going to have to give this one a crack. No players giving him anything. Tries to hide the drop with the shot. Of course, not fooling anybody. And Genji find their third.
Yeah, the flash right at the end from Karen as well. Genji. And they're just so good at going for some of these brawls. Sage wall and everything. And you can see GE just really fighting tooth and nail for a lot of these little skirmishes. Down to the position by stairs where they thought it might have been cleared already. Maybe Genji hopefully would have skirted off towards the site. But as soon as it peeked out of that smoke with no flash, just a little bit too dry, So right off the back foot in this half now, and it's gonna
might be a fast one to get to Summit. Dude, Summit's gonna be close, man.
Genji, though,
I wonder what Genji play on it.
All the guns.
A로 와봐 얘들아.
B
A로 와봐.
깨볼게요. B 스모크 깔았어. 오브 챙기기야.
하긴. B메인 그러면 리클하고 A 따라가자 얘들아.
막혔죠? 없다 형. 이거 앞라인 프라울러 굴릴래 이번에 확실하게 그냥?
서로리 앞에
찍어봐.
타이 나오는 거 모르고 우리 형.
서로 다운인 거. 샷 하나 더.
이런 우리 B 가자 얘들아.
캠 있다.
어?
마크
막혀.
사이프 사운드.
얘네 아울러 하나 있고. 다 듣겠다 얘들아.
나오라.
트랩
얘네
조심.
원에이.
나 설좀 나 설 좀.
어?
원에이 안
오른쪽
왔어.
블락.
트랩 조심.
나와라,
이스마까지
나와라.
같이 가야 될 듯.
오른쪽 블락 까줄게 괜찮아.
트랩 조심.
Here comes the hit towards B. GE will have had advance warning of that.
Go
as
one away from a
Tanzania
res as well for
move
next
on
round.
towards
Big buy
A and
rounds.
Saw nothing. It's not really going to give them a huge advantage though. That rotate is coming through pretty quickly on the backside. It was Harvey dealt with by Karen. Now Patman trying to creep his way forward. Can't quite recover the headshot there with the Sheriff, and with that it'll probably be the round. This should be a 4-0
They might
lead.
get close to
for
Fatal as well.
Genji.
They play the same comp.
Still
Oh yeah, they were the team that just let
lurking about
Chamber.
this bandit to see what
They
he
just
can
said that
do.
Chamber
He
up
can
over
maybe just
towards B, right, and just wanted him
get
to
another
duel
whole
B.
charge, get another kill.
Oh yeah,
Take
GE
gun
have
away
a
from
better
Genji.
Summit.
That would be a win. Not to be this time. Nice round out from Athena, the 3K there, and the 4-0 is
But I do think
confirmed
Genji have
for
the better
Genji,
comp.
So they are setting up nicely here on
So there's
Sunset.
that.
Yeah, I mean, what more is there to say? It's just the lack of resources, lack of firepower. Not too bad though with the initial exchange, at least bringing the Outlaw back. But kind of clear as to how Genji would love to approach the map as well. Right? Maybe
Both
texture
play
on
a
the
solo
lurk. So
smokes, man.
for the future rounds, if Global can
Can't be a
start
fan
to
of
kind
that.
of identify and pick that apart, could start to formulate something now. Tour de Force then brought in. Not to say though, Global has their own ultimate as well. Yudotan Showstopper.
Once again, GE looking to fight outside of A, and they are able to at the very least push texture away. Feels like at the moment though, the B side has been a little bit more of a liability for GE.
Yeah, but I guess that's what they're going to try and do now. Just get that full rotation over after initially pushing texture off of his line. A bit of regression.
Should they
though,
not just
so
be
it
trying to
keeps a bit
bait
of
out
that
a
extra
Razor
pressure
here
on
with
from
the
A
chamber?
side, keeps
Then if it
Global
goes wrong, they
Esports
can res.
interested in this portion of the map. So once again, Crystal, Javi, they're going to have to try their darndest to hold as much as possible. They have trips, they have all stars and smoke set up.
Opinions on EMEA Summit? I mean, most teams haven't played it. A couple of them have floated it for sure. Liquid looked the best, but they played no Senti comp, which means that no one spammed A against them, I think. But if no one's spamming A against them, then they don't need a Senti.
They come in his direction. In the end, they do decide to turn away. It's towards middle. They're going to push their way. Yudotan very nearly gets caught.
It's not like regions at the moment. It's still just like teams. So good.
In the end, though, a res out straight
Good
away.
map theory.
Yudotan not keen to swing off the back of it. Cleans up two anyway. Paint shells out.
Great nade
doing
on
the
that.
job all on his own. Yudotan for the 4K. He could still get the ace. It's actually stolen away by Harvey. He could have had an ace regardless.
Yeah, he
but
could add 6.
job well done.
To even
GE
have
get
it.
there first.
Yeah, off the back of Yudotan.
Do we have the
They
playing
could've
dates for
even
different
had
regions?
a
Yeah,
6K.
EMEA starts next
This
week,
is masterful
5th.
work though.
Everything else is
Every
like a week
little bit
after.
just funneled over. And this is what it can do, you know, you send that little Prowler presence, hold off B, push texture off of his line, and it forces Genji to think. They try a different approach, and unfortunately they walk
Okay, can
into
they make this
Yudotan's
competitive?
open and loving arms. Next round up, and it's going to be Autumn now.
Wait, they
which
were
is
ready
off.
for this fast strat?
Global has been waiting for this quite a while. They
Okay,
actually
that's
get
a good
big line
sign.
off of it, but the push in.
Autumn's over towards B, so he's not really going to have much of an impact here. Doesn't have a gate crash to get back over to
They're
A
ready
too
for
quickly
this.
Either. Genji taking
They're
a
willing to let them
lot
take the
of
fatal, hit
space.
side with the fatal.
Harvey set up behind a smoke
And
for
then
the
just
moment.
hoping that the Razor's going to get a couple of kills and they leave sight, I take it.
Pop that in a second.
Guys, I'm not sure you can sit on sight against the
Pixel
fatal.
angle, but he's giving up too much space. He has to play safe now.
Prowler does go out. Patman there to try to reinforce.
These two on sight are going to get annihilated.
Very well poised to hit this A site.
Well, Global
There's
is
no
just tucking
slide, though, to
themselves
get through the
in.
choke.
Yudotan looking to support
They're going to
Genji
eat a
with the
Fade
shots on the
Eye,
right timing,
Omen
but I'm
Flash.
curious why the rest of them haven't rotated yet. This is a
Omen
full
Flash,
hit now.
Fade Eye, Fatal.
Nightfall goes through 2, and that should be bad news.
What have they
Indeed
done?
It is for GE. Gonna try and hold on there.
Yeah, I've seen
Yutan
enough,
not able
man.
to
Take me to Summit.
beat his heroics this time around. A pretty easy hit in the end.
It was
for
so weird
Genji.
because
It
the
felt like GE
initial
were kinda
setup
in
is
2 lines
like,
there.
when you see someone here, it's normally,
Yeah,
you're kind of
Genji
predicting that they're going to go
call.
fast over towards site.
Easily.
But then with how these guys
It's,
played, I
in
wonder
fact,
if that's
starting
just
to
like
look
how
like
they
some
wanted
of
to
the
hold
same
middle, and then he can...
semblances of what we witnessed in that.
I wonder if that's just like a
Global
normal
versus
setup
Ocean
for them.
game. Played Sunset as well, didn't do too well. And it was said in the interview, you know, they were kind of overthinking things. Do we need
Yeah, there's
like,
just
maybe
there's just a diff
platoon
on this map, I
intervention
think.
to get the boys' heads in the right minds? Because they were still stuck on that B site. Autumn had the line. Nothing was seen. In fact, they kind of knew like there were that many footsteps, that many players already pushed up inside of Hall. But there was no full support. Like just 3 players against the full force of Genji. It was definitely way too much to get done. So even with the paint shells tossed out, you know, unfortunate for Yudotan because there was a separate angle that wasn't quite covered nicely. So this 2-3 defense, 3 onto A site hasn't been working out, and they need to pull in some kind of a change. Like the initial macro, right, getting the reads and all that, like layering backwards, it's not too bad.
Want to see Autumn get involved in this game. He's obviously 0-5, but in that round, you sort of mentioned he had the op. Didn't really get to play that round though.
Yeah.
So he's going to need to be in the position that actually gets to have a fight.
Could be this one.
Could well be this round. He's going to play the same spot. Seen a couple of really good ascent games from him on Yoru. If he can channel a bit of that here on Sunset, then can pull GE back into it when he goes walking right onto the line. The texture is holding. And Autumn involved.
Yeah, and they're in a position to instantly pop after as well.
That's under pressure now. Fast hit
Crystal has to kill 2, maybe even 3.
Looks like Crystal's been spotted there as well, and he's
It's
just
none.
got no hope against Ash, who
Another buy round
essentially hits
done.
him with the drive
These
by.
3 have to go
These
save.
rounds are way
They're like so far
too
behind that
easy
they're
right
probably
now
going to
for
go for
Genji.
it. And it's just going to keep on getting worse and worse. What
Okay, what a flick.
was that? That
Thunder
shot is
down, so can't really
nuts.
put too much pressure onto Genji.
Oh, it's fast.
Cool, calm, and collected. They really do seem at the moment. 4-on-2 in the post plan. Batman and Yudotan thinking about what they want to be doing here, but
Won't be easy. Everything's just smoked off. Paint shell's already spent. Probably on for the save, but okay. Okay.
I mean, they hit some nice shots in this round,
Yeah,
but
on for the save right at the end. Unless Karin cuts them off. Nope. Okay. Still not too bad.
I mean, GE can shoot straight when they get the opportunity, but hasn't really been too many of them. Genji have been running rings around them on the map.
That's precisely it. I mean, look at the pathing that they took against Crystal as well. Like, this is just a bit of layering that they've
will you
done.
be
in
watching all the
previous
play-ins too?
legwork,
Yeah. All the
from previous
play-ins,
rounds.
well, hopefully, depending on
Starting to
like
note that, yeah,
how
Crystal's just anchoring on
packed the
B-side
schedule
most,
is.
often on his own, if not maybe Javi's
All of the
close by to support
play-ins,
it, has those
all
trips,
of the
but he's
playoffs.
probably holding off toward the,
And
towards the back
then-
of the site rather than the front. So
honestly,
they take that full pathing with Ashley in the
Probably
charge.
take
It's
the
gonna be
kick deal
difficult
for
him to
champs at the
react.
moment is where I'm
He's always
leaning,
gonna be worried
I
about the
think.
front too. And then apart from
But
that,
I'm allowed
like
to
Autumn,
post
you know,
VODs,
the
and I
previous
can
round,
maybe
he thought he could
restream
have
it
a bit
on
more of an
Twitch and
angle,
YouTube.
but
We'll see.
lo and behold, textures right up front, and especially with all those footsteps down middle as well, like can't really blame Autumn too badly for that. Still though, it's the scoreline, and this timeout is one that has been sorely needed. Just don't know exactly like what the call could be. Their guns aren't going to be looking too good. They have tried to take a bit more proactiveness, but that hasn't worked out too well. Whatever it is, like the one round that they did have,
The
was
deal
the
must
round
be
where they
insane.
managed
It's
to
just,
disable texture.
it's more than I've made on YouTube.
Well, I mean,
Just
considering
full
he's
stop.
10-2, that makes a lot of sense.
For one
If he's
event.
alive, he's kind of going to wreck you.
Just too much for me to
And
say
if he's
no
not,
to.
Maybe have a chance, although 5 of those kills did come from the pistols, so.
It's like 4 years of work
Either
in
way,
one
still
one
doing a
go.
good job. 6-1 here.
Only for one event? Yeah, only for one
Need a
event.
little bit of magic, need a bit of pizzazz to get them back into this one. They don't have the op on offer. 3 rifles, 2 pistols to try to get it done.
Won't be easy to say the least, but look at, okay, a lot of forward stars being placed down by Javi. Guys trying to work off the same approach that they had back then.
It's not official yet. I haven't signed anything, but that's where I'm leaning.
Just a bit too pixel perfect at the moment here on Sunset. He seems to be super comfortable on the map.
Remember that game against Zeta when he was just constantly pushing out? This is the same thing.
Let's see what Patman can do on his push out. You got Karin and Ash on the line, and an instant headshot greeting Patman as he rounds the corner. Now Autumn's turn. He hasn't exactly
Bro, they're
been having
getting,
map
getting
that he
so
would've
owned
wanted
on this
to.
map.
He's going to send a decoy forward.
Just confirming presence for now, though. Buys a bit of time for Javi to just walk into Texture's crosshairs.
Genji reading GE like a book at the moment, and these fights that Autumn is trying to get are not really too favorable either way. Genji know that they've got at least a player on this A site. They're going to commit to the fight anyway, and Ash somehow gets the
Bro, he's the
both.
king of double kills
Nothing's
in the
going right
slide,
for
I'm
GE
telling
here
you.
on map 2.
No one does it quite like him.
Well, I guess it is Genji's map pick for a reason.
All that
Yeah,
had to
they are
happen was
looking so
TMV
good.
flame his
Let's look at the Ash POV.
flame is
he
neon.
just swung so wildly, able to get both of them. Other than that, most of the kills were all brought out by Texture.
What is
Look at
that?
that. Oh my. He had the one towards the back first, just as the slide
He
lands.
does
Oh,
always do it, man.
And Texture's 12-2.
He just transfers
Yep.
in the slide all the
I
time.
can imagine that's going to continue. We're back into another round here, 7-1. There is that buy coming back on through for GE.
Yes, off of that timeout, the platoon hand, we'll see what it does. Playing much more defensively now. Not giving anything up to Genji. Ooh.
Hey, there's a bit more
Yeah.
success. GE just standing and delivering this time around.
Uh-oh.
Although Fabi wasn't
Seems that
expecting
one
the
kill
walkout
goes
there
back,
from
I'm
Karen.
worried.
It's still going to be covered off by Patman.
2v4?
Maybe a round on offer here for GE, and hopefully they can build off the back of that. You do still have to have a decent hold here from Autumn. He's been spotted, but deals with Ash.
And then there was just Afina, who's right around a trip.
Also been seen.
Just gonna try to.
Yeah, take the orb. Why not? May as well get something out of the round.
Yeah, I mean, he will get another ult for this half.
Batman hasn't spotted him, but Autumn confirms the information as to
The
where
VOD, yeah, the
Afina
VODs
is
will be
and
there, so
does not need to take the fight. Easy one tap. 2 on the board now for GE, but there's no reason to get too excited just yet. We need to see a few more here.
Absolutely. So far, though, I mean, quite clear. Sometimes playing it passive does work out.
The Ash
especially when
take? Nah,
Genji
I
are
think
starting to feel
I'm
this
pretty sure I protected Ash.
confident.
I said he's got some
starting to
good
take a lot of
slides on
these
him.
fights. Still tells you that global players definitely can have that form of stability.
I
Javi
felt like
being
I
able
had
to hold it
Ash's
down
back.
by market, even though push comes to shove. So that's several ultimates now built
Inconsistent.
up.
He is a
They
little
continue to play defensive,
inconsistent.
They can go for stronger retakes.
But I think I at least
It's up
said
to
he had a good
Genji to
slide
try
on
and
him.
break this open. Early info gathering around A main, though. It's Yudotan with the op.
I flamed his Astra. His Astra's awful.
In a forward position as well.
Everyone should flame his Astra.
For that
He
push
should
around
flame
the
his own
corner. This is
Astra.
not a line that Genji have seen an op on before, but hard shot to hit as Ash goes sliding past. Gives away the information. Yudotan has the op over on the A site. He's also down to 18 HP, so
Push them off
some
over
inroads being made
towards
by
A,
Genji.
create double question mark. While you know they're rotating
Still
over
back
towards
up
A,
into
you've got
a
at least
safe
hit
enough position.
2
There
here.
was a push in
If you
towards
create
walls.
pressure middle, it
Again,
should be like a
Not the
2-1,
case right now.
1-1.
Genji
Sometimes
wisely
this would be
calling
no
the
one.
cancel back over onto B site where they have known
Good.
Crystals alone
Pressure
here.
over towards A,
But
insta
that's
hit over
it.
towards B.
It's
I will
still
say the
this
rotate is here
nightfall
very
retake.
early though, so if they do go for heaven, there's
It's not even
numbers.
going to be the retake. It's just going to be an attempt to hold the site. GE felt like they had a good read on where Genji are. Crystal
Really?
out in no man's land will be run down
It's
by
a lovely,
Ash.
I mean, it's a lovely
And now
strat.
you've got
They got a
4
wall to
players
block, they
filtering
got
through the
slow as
exact
well. Like,
same
they can never
angle.
get out of
Ascot
here.
could have a field day. It won't quite happen, but still, it's favorable
Dude, they're
enough for
way
Genji.
better on this map, chat. It's
Scout
not
will
even
find a
close.
trade. Plant will go down. Genji on their way to a yet another round.
And Global to save too. Heavy investment on this operator, and they kind of feel like they need it for the next round. Texture with his lurk, that push. You know, even with the Nightfall, like you called it, like the Sage Wall just completely halts them in their tracks. Uh-oh. Okay, thought about it for a second. But this Genji, with the way that they have all these different forms of pathing into the B site, how they're able to immediately piece together
8-4
where
is
Global
doable.
could be positioned. They just look
Mate,
so
they got a double
damn
senti comp.
smooth right now, like a baby's butt.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, all the way through the top of mid, walls it off, and then yeah, maybe you get hit by the Nightfall, but it's just slowed down by that Sage Wall again. And Ash has been just phenomenal with how he's able to take duels against Crystal every time.
잘했다 얘들아.
Like at some point, Crystal might want to, might feel afraid to.
Can I flame the
maybe instead of
players
setting
there?
trips up towards the front of B main, he puts
At
one
the
towards
moment, yeah.
back
I
of
don't know
Polo,
what, dude,
which
chat. I
is
haven't
not
even
common.
I haven't signed anything. That's just where I'm
Anything at this
leaning.
point
I
that
haven't
will
done
get
anything.
GE around, I don't care what it is.
I haven't thought about if you're allowed to
Go back
flame
on
all the
stage.
players there
Is that
yet.
worth a round?
At the
I'm not
moment,
sure.
you can say what you want over there, to an extent.
Can any of them do a backflip? That's the next question.
I bet someone could.
Anyway, Genji, once again, back into round number 11 here and feeling very good about the proceedings. This is even more of a dominant display from them than what we saw from GE on map 1. And honestly, Breeze felt kind of easy for GE, so it feels as though we're going to get the tale of 2 maps here. Another entry goes the way of Genji.
Just waiting for that.
It's another bit of pressure.
Multiple rounds where Global feels so starved for information, but they're just not.
Last time they did this, they faked
anything at
over
all.
towards B to the
Yudotan
pressure.
holding it in as well.
Whoa, that
Okay,
was kind of
back
sick.
Spike's going to be retrieved. That's not really a problem for Genji, but at the very least, GE have been able to pull one back. But a pivot back over towards B, and again, it'll be Crystal who is alone holding on to that site. He's also 0-7 for the map so far, so not been having a great time. Needs some backup. One-way cage will slow Genji down, which is pretty important. GE starting to reinforce that site. This could actually work out for GE. As Harvey gets in there with that kill onto Ash.
The GE
Another
Genji.
cage to slow things
Everyone's
down.
getting modeled
Crystal
up.
will fall to Texture, however. Shouldn't matter. Oh, and Karen thinking about a port back
he
over
was-
A. Doesn't
he would
really
have
have
had it.
room to do it this time. So in the end, we'll
It's a shame,
fall,
man. I
and
think he should have
GE
gone
do
for it,
have
but
a third. That was some
they can use it for
nice
this one.
delay work from
Pull them
Crystal.
away with the
He doesn't
fake
get
or
rewarded
fade
for
or
the
over towards
kill
site.
feed,
The
but it
overwhelm
did
should be
win the
too
round for
strong here.
GE.
Last
So
time they
that's
went
the
over
one
towards
key
A, did they
difference.
just
I
stack A
kinda
and hope
thought
they do a
about it.
similar
Maybe
strat?
He puts the trip towards the back of a no. He put the trip towards the front of market instead, because Genji, whenever they put that pivot back from the B, from the A side over onto B, they always take this path instead. So it definitely slows things down a tad bit, and Javi does well as well to be able to hold off some kills with that Guardian of this. Yudotan gets one as well, so that's an extra showstopper too. Pat also kicking the ball just by taking a shot around this corner with a smoke. I mean, he's always got that dog in him to try to take things into his own hands. But with this round now up, Yudotan.
Is Genji Sunset the best Sunset in VCT?
Sure, maybe the whole
No,
team.
it's probably... I still think PaperX have the best Sunset when they play the Sage comp. I'm just yet to see if they're still playing the Sage comp.
Yeah, it's a risk for sure, and I don't know that he gets out of this one alive. Satchel is not going to
It's a
get
great
him
trade.
far enough. So Texture punishes. Like you said, that showstopper now is not going to be utilized, and it's all for naught because there's a res available
Yeah, and they
anyway,
got a fade
so
or they can make this one real easy.
essentially just throwing your life away for nothing. Maybe a bit of information. Dimensional Drift was pulled there as well for Autumn to assist in the rotate. Tries to see whether or not there was a pullback from Genji
It's an
towards
insane map
A.
pool
That
right now
is
for
not the
PaperX.
case. Now
Very good
Nightfall
map pool for
heading
them,
down
yeah.
on the B site, and Genji will filter out behind it. It is a
a
massive
great
pitched
fast flood.
battle here. GE just trying to stand and hold, and it's actually worked out nicely for them. Texture alone could be the kind of guy to get it done right now. The form he's in
Damn,
is
they
not
took a little
enough.
too long. Everyone got here in
Batman
time.
saves it for GE. The 4-on-5, the pre-rotate works out, and they do at
Or-
least get to a
I still
four
don't
at the end of
believe.
the half.
I still think they
Not
just have a
too
better
shabby.
Sunset, but...
Definitely felt worse for wear in some situations, but for this one, the adaptation's now brought up. Everyone takes the path out by market. Genji had no earthly
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
They
they should
tried
have
to
all in a little
simplify
more.
things just to
They should have
reaggress
just...
back over
As
onto
soon as they
the
get that
side,
pick there,
even though
I'm
taking
popping
down
that fade
Yudotan,
out.
but they kind of forgot, you know, they always thought that Global would be playing further, much further towards the back of side instead. So that fast flood from Crystal works out very neatly, and he manages to crack his egg right in that last round as well. That's it, though. I mean, that graphic just tells you everything.
Yeah, Texture is the man.
Pistol round ace.
It's looking pretty chill about it as well on stage at the moment. It'll be a bit of a longer road ahead here for Genji if they want to win this series. They're going to have to push it through to that third map. So
You believe in the Genji
locked
champ
in
storyline?
for a little bit of a longer game, but
Top two in
don't know that
Pacific?
Too much necessarily needs to be said.
Nah, I don't believe it, man.
Genji have found themselves in for
I don't
this
think the map
and
was good enough.
something really solid.
The breeze isn't good, the
Still
Haven
possible
isn't
for a
good.
comeback at least, but you know, you do have to wonder about if texture's this
think that's
much
already too many maps
activated
that
on the attack.
means that you
how's he
can't do a
going
run in
on defense
Pacific.
where he's definitely, you know, trying to
Problem
get
is as well, you
hunters
have
off,
to
hold down lines.
most likely beat a Paper X
We'll
at
see
one
what
point.
Global can do.
Maybe
I mean,
get
after
lucky
all,
with
this
your run,
competition
but
was built for this, to try to work against the Sage and the slows and the walls.
saying that though, I don't know like the
In
other
position for it
team.
right now, as they are leaning heavier towards the B site,
Maybe they're
maybe a bit towards middle as well.
What do you mean? Like the other team that comes to now? Genji always beat Paper X?
Early look into mid for GE. Doesn't see
Not
too
with
much.
this map pool.
Looking to be as well from Genji.
They
Not
normally
too
beat Paper
much,
X all the
but
time by playing Haven.
spotting out the one-way smoke.
The Haven's not
maybe
good.
Thinking.
Texture ready and waiting with that headhunter again. This time not the same success as the previous pistol. But still got a few in there, ready to go.
Dude, look at
Athena's
this
also
lock
lined
behind the
up,
Sage
tagging
wall.
away with the Sheriff. There's some damage going
I
down.
don't know how long
onto
the Sage
GE
was
as
here
they
for, but
filter
he's
their way into the
cancelled
site.
it.
They lose a player and Patman hanging on for dear life. Do you have a late load from
They got
Crystal?
slide and stun for retake.
That
Dude, they
proves to
need
be
that. They
successful
need
against
it to
Numbers
keep that alive. They got no
advantage.
util now.
Spike down as well,
The
and
one
now it's a
slow,
crossfire
that's
being
it.
set up on the site.
Yudatan might be the man with the plan.
Ash
Tucked
had
back
to stay
in.
alive.
Swings on into Athena and Harvey there to assist as well.
Very, very nice.
GE
Well,
with an all-important
someone was
pistol
believing in chat,
sends a bit of
and that's
a
going to help him.
silent ripple around the auditorium here. There's a
Ooh.
lot of Genji fans here that are now wondering, okay, is that GE's avenue back into this map?
Surely a few Yudotan fans as well, but yeah, this really could be it. I mean, 5 and 8, you start to build up on it. They've had 3 pistols so far.
I'm
in this
believing
series.
because
This
Texture
was a
aced.
Really strong and much.
But yeah, they don't win games when he aces.
Having Crystal on that lurk as well proved to be quite.
Wait, this would be a mad one for it as well.
So we'll see how
An
this continues to
8-4
scale up.
on
Oh,
a
it's
map where you
push
looked
and
way
weave.
better going in.
Okay, Boombot goes forward. Grenade there from Yudatan as well. Rascal is stuck in the corner. Just
How
does
does this
get
keep
his
on
way
happening?
out. But still, advantage GE. Trouble is, they are going to be going into a site with 4 players on it, and we've seen that that can cause a couple of problems, particularly if Texture's sharp and unable to connect this time. Autumn doing the job instead. Just going to be isolated on his own, trying to really sell the site, keep the players over on the B
That's
side, while getting
unlucky.
crashed back away to
It's on
safety.
him.
And Genji kind of reading into that, rotating off.
Even if they do that, look at Global. Still keeping some presence, lurk presence towards middle in case there's a rotation. Not right now. So again, it's Autumn.
Doesn't have a gate crash this time. Doesn't matter. He's got a flick. So B-side's cracked open. Genji at this point have no idea where GE are going to end up, and also it probably doesn't matter whether they do or not, because it's just 2 players with pistols to try to hold on. This is essentially a bit of a farm, a bit of a recovery for Autumn's KD. We build up the ulti for the upcoming rounds, if he can.
Dude, what is this little 1v1 that's going on? Nice.
Definitely does. Down to Rascal now.
Yudatan on the hunt there, and Rascal's going to be hard cleared. Oh, nice headshot to start that fight, though, for Rascal.
Purposely lost to give him the
Yudatan
ace.
falls,
Cope.
heals himself back up. This could be the ace for Autumn. It will be.
All planned.
Dishes one right back against Genji.
Yeah.
Did the gun fall off the
Anti-eco
edge?
Love to see it.
Not too shabby. You know, you can come in with an operator in one of these rounds, and as a Yoru, that is definitely going to be quite of value. But this is just so impressive right now as well. Definitely kind of cools texture off a bit. Apart from that, I think one thing at least maybe slightly worth of note was how quickly Rascal just dived in onto the Alt Orb to try to deny that away from Global.
Big,
So,
big
starting
round.
to put some pieces together
It's
now,
a
but
very
again,
good bonus.
Global just looking
Dude,
to
B is
overwhelm.
very weak right now, and they're kind of in a position to
Get that slow
pop.
orb down, which will certainly pause
This
the
suggests that they're
progress
going to go
of
back and
GE.
re-clear
Meanwhile,
A.
Texture is on the move
They do a
outside bay as
fake
well.
smoke
Some early
close
movements being
because
made
they know.
by
Okay,
Genji
I
in
like
this
this.
round.
It's a good use of the Astra for this stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Batman is all over it, very
They
aware.
create pressure over towards A. It's the same thing. Now there should be
Nice
two
line
over
to be on for
towards A.
Crystal as well. There's going to be some re-aggression into middle, so he'll get his chance. Does miss those initial shots, go sliding
Dude, he was
past
walking
Ash
that
as well.
angle. That's so scary.
So might be a little bit lucky to be alive after that.
Oh,
Batman not so.
I will say though,
As the
they've,
spam
well,
through
this has
from
gone on.
Avina
They've
gets the better
satcheled
of
over the
him.
wall
Autumn
over towards B, so they've got a timing, and I
to
don't
safety.
think
You've got
they
a
heard
lot
the
happening in this
satchel.
round. GE have taken B.
Yes.
Yutatan has walked all the way through.
Because that's the thing.
And they kinda want him to get a kill
Around
fast.
tile, so you think the hit actually goes towards A
Hey,
side.
what
but
is this
Genji's wrong.
timing?
It's just Rascal though.
Oh, Harvey, lucky. Gets across without taking any damage, and Yutatan here should be on for a freebie. Oh,
Really?
Rascal heads up enough to be aware
They,
of that
he
angle,
must have
so
had the satchel earlier
2 or
then.
3 on 4. Plan did go down in that meanwhile. Time ticking away. Genji still making their rotate.
Just down for the post plant fight. Global
Strong
wants to
pause.
Fight up front.
This could be a big round for Global if they can get it over the line.
What?
They can really start to pressure in onto Genji.
It's
Lots of
done,
U-turn
it's
headed in the
over, it's
direction of
past
Harvey. He's
him.
pushed back into the site, wanted an aggressive fight. Now it's Autumn that doesn't hit a shot. And Genji, all 3 landing theirs. So
I
9-6
can't believe
will
that
be the
Omen
score. It's
flash
not
hit
the
him.
immediate recovery that GE wants. It is going to have to be a big uphill climb.
Definitely difficult to hit as well. I mean,
They
Ash with
walked
his
back into it,
movement,
yeah. Apparently.
It's not, you know, exactly like flashes or anything, but still a neon, and sometimes under a bit of pressure, you start to feel it. A bit of nerves. Either way, though, not too bad for Global. Trying to sell some fakes.
Dude, this
Actually
guy,
spiked
this
down
guy
on
looks like.
B.
I was about to say, this guy looks
Romantics
like he has a
from
lot of
Ash.
fun on the
Really
on the
coming into
neon,
this
man.
role as well,
He
but
enjoys it.
now with the buys back in, we'll see if Global can put themselves back on the board and really start
Got some
to
good
cement
pathing on
some
him every
kind of
time.
comeback. Still tentative for now, though. Heavy lean towards A site. Let's have a listen in.
Who's next?
I take
Right,
back now.
right side, Omen, Omen,
One
right
mid,
side.
chamber, chamber mid, chamber mid.
Get the Omen flash, guys.
Cutting through.
Listen,
Wait, I put stun.
Stun.
Ready? Oh, he's not there, he's not there.
Okay.
I smoke A-link, guys. Go, go, go.
Default, default. Default, default.
I stun default.
Default.
Nice, Udo.
Dead.
One more, one more, one more.
One link happy.
I suck it. Give me one.
Give me bomb, give me bomb, give me bomb.
Yep, take it.
They might fly that, they might fly that way.
I
play
can
with
smoke
you.
A-link again. I smoke A-link again.
The
One
big
nice.
tree behind.
I smoke
Fight
A-link.
this.
Immediately recognizing the trip.
Dude, they
as
gotta
well, and everyone's
save.
Set into position.
I think they got to
Might
save
go for
this.
the retake. Not going to be an easy one for
Yeah.
Genji, particularly with Autumn now finding his second for the round. Rascal pushing into that smoke.
Maybe it is
His
on.
death is going to be GE just calling for the save. Autumn wants to try and deny that. He's going to swing Texture, has some backup there as well. Had he gone down, Texture was still a dead man. But a nice round out from Autumn. He drops the dimensional drift
Yeah,
there.
it's nice and
just sort of
simple.
runs straight through the
Your
center of
ult
the
goes
map.
through middle.
Gets all the info
Split
on
over
the
towards
A site.
site.
You hear him saying default, default, default.
Now we got another
And
big
at that
buy
point,
round, and they
GE
kind
of
they
know
have a
exactly
raise
what
ult
they
for
need
it.
to do. As long as they clear out halls, the A site is open and clear. Job well done. Nice easy round for GE. You know, not going to have such an easy round going forward though. Obviously that big powerful ulti has now been burned, but Yutatan has got himself the showstopper ready to go, so could still see some fireworks upcoming in the next round or two.
You burn one, you get one back. Especially off of these kills as well. It really brings to question then, like, what else is Genji gonna do on the defense? You know, sometimes they try to play a little bit forward. Middle sometimes doesn't work out for them, especially if Global gets the right read for it as well, just being able to spot all of it out. We go back to what's worked out before, and that's B main presence, Texture with op.
Okay. Nothing really coming from that one, but Autumn just gives him a little bit of a peekaboo.
And that's enough for them to just completely avoid B side right now.
Yeah, in saying that though, Texture not scared. He's
Did
gonna
they even
his
push
way
this
out
hole
into
back? Did they
B
just
main,
pop him
gets
Razor?
all the info,
Mate, you
and
can't do that as a
Genji
oh, that's so
happy to
scary.
Reinforce this A side. Paint Shell's going to be pushing one away, and Showstopper the other. Karen on the receiving end. It's Ash that will re-swing onto the line. Needs to be taken down here. Athena's still sticking around, but GE are
One
aware
went forwards,
of
one
that.
went back. Autumn had to win that duel.
Has
Crystal
spotted
Spots
the
got a
rotation
freebie.
of
As long as they don't swing.
So should be catching him in the back, if not at the very least coming that over to his teammates to be well prepared for. But yes, the backstab
Very,
is
very
in.
nice.
Another good round
And
from
now they have to
GE.
eco. They get
Recovery
it down
is
to
in effect
9-9
on this
unless they mess up
attacking
that
side of
eco.
Genji must be starting to get a little bit worried. I will not be surprised if we see a timeout here soon. Texture Needs a 1v3 and doesn't even really look like he's going for it.
Yeah, I think he's just
Impressive.
has to save this up. It's just way too pricey.
No balling well.
Incredibly well crafted, like you called it too, right? I mean,
What is Genji doing wrong? They need to put the chamber over towards A for sure.
Information, especially with how Autumn, like that just confirms.
He just lost the
Global's
duel in that other
suspicions,
round.
and it tells you, how much Javi's anticipating with how.
Just have him there,
Genji
perma with the
might want to
fade,
try
and just keep
position
setting him
themselves
up.
in these rounds too. As soon as they confirm it, they just come in for that pinch as well. Even though Ash does try to slow them down with the relay,
Like the whole point about this comp, at least in my opinion, is you start Sage, chamber, fade here, slow this, get the chamber up. Sage then rotates, so you can reinforce over towards B. And then the fade's kind of floating over towards here. Every time Texture gets pushed off, you go close, you prowler down, get him set up again. You have one way at the beginning. You just do that the whole time. It's so strong.
You have to admit as well, like part of the entry and how quick it was partially due in fact to Yudotan's showstopper. That's not going to be afforded in the next rounds now, and in fact, Raxco will still be holding on to.
And then once they realize the chamber's there, you do the same thing, but this time you put like a passive wall, play the chamber over towards B, but you'd always, not always, but I think you should always kind of start with the chamber more over towards A.
For Global, it's quite clear, like they need to still work around their duelists quite a bit, and if they are able to build up more ultimates as well, then they might have, a smooth sailing second half from this point forward.
And the issue for Genji is that now you've kind of got a couple of these GE players starting to come online. Javi and Yudotan were pretty good on map 1, Patman as well. Autumn, he was really missing in that first half, but now feels like he's actually having quite a lot of impact, and Crystal sort of quietly.
Let's see what Genji do. It's an eco, right?
The impact's not necessarily shown.
You probably won't see it until next round.
For Crystal, but he's often that guy that's in position to get some info or slow some players down. As we saw in the first half, so he's also kind of having some work.
He moved his hand and she was
8-9,
shocked.
GE making it a little bit closer here, and another round that probably should be theirs.
Pure shock.
Possible equalizing round here for GE.
Ooh. All right, immediate pings on towards mid-market. So Global trying to break through with Genji's pathing, in towards.
Sleeping on the couch. I think he recovered.
Up against though in this round for GE. I mean,
but
some substandard.
There was a bit of
maybe,
hesitation there.
Got the res there as well. Texture still got the op in hand. So there's definitely a round that's fraught with danger here for GE.
The Texture's just pushing all the way.
You get the grenades maybe from Yudotan, maybe not. Oh, Texture. Easy kill onto Crystal. Not expecting that push. It'll be the go signal for GE, and Texture is just ready in the right spot. So now GE are kind of getting corralled around the map, and Karen is waiting for them.
Oh.
The clean shots don't come from either side. But he gets the info. They need to clear him out, and they need to do it ASAP.
Texture.
1 HP, finished off easily, but Texture is everywhere.
Texture is a nightmare for them.
So now it comes down to Patman and Yudotan to try to recover this, and they don't have a lot to work with. No ultis available. It's just going to come down to some fine shooting.
Even if they give him sight and they res, they just win.
Rascal dealt with.
Whoa, they killed the most important.
Out of the picture as
Damn,
well.
they're actually going to win this?
Kill onto Texture. Hold for a minute.
They managed to kill the
This
res,
could
they
still
managed
go
to
the
kill
way
the
GE,
gun.
a 2v4
There are guns to pick up on this rotate
in
double.
effect right now.
With guns all around middle, though.
Money's super
Athena
low.
might be able to pick one up.
Fade
He's
gets a
looking
kill,
for
gets all.
crystals.
Yeah. Could almost argue it's a 2v5 if Rascal would have got the res through. But didn't get the chance to use it, so that kill was worth 2.
Dude, both fades.
Patman and Yudotan, though, still need to convert on this one.
They have to watch out for Ash. That's the main one. The neon utility and movement.
Yudotan creeping on the line here. All it takes is a headshot, and Ash needs to clear to the side as well.
Oh,
But
what a
info
fade
at the
eye
last
that is.
second is going to be enough. Now
What
it's
a
all
stun
on
that is.
Patman. He is hit
Not
by
planning
that
for
relay
you.
bolt, and well, the plan is pretty bad for Patman's position, so he's not going to be able to get anything done. In the end,
That fade eye
Genji
was
sneaked
big.
their way through that round, largely thanks to Texture, but a good clutch in the 2-on-2 as well.
Yeah,
And then,
plans it back for
Then he kind of just
Boba,
committed to the
but,
swing after the fade eye hit him as well.
Patman was a little bit
Well, that was
concerned
meant to be
about
the easy round, but
if there
Texture
were
just
to be
wrecked him.
players pushing through from market, especially spotting that haunts. Unfortunately, though, just down to that 2v1. Ash still not too bad on those fights, though. Like immediately down towards middle, taking down Raxkull.
Okay, now we get the big
Global
buy
still
rounds.
makes it somewhat close.
Yeah, plenty of money
What
there
are we
as well
doing?
for Global,
Okay.
so reinvestment
Just
comes
doing the
through straight away.
Sage stuff over towards A. The Sage stuff over towards A kind of makes sense, seeing as they were late re-clearing A. So if Sage is locking down this and just uses slow and then passive wall, then they can delay a lot. The great stun.
Dealt with by
That satchel
Texture
was
tries to take the
massive.
fight forward as well. GE
How does
are
the Raze not
fighting
get an assist for
up
that?
against Karen now as well. There's so many Genji players on this B site. Nightfall comes back the other direction. Athena
Whoa,
cannot
7
double down,
HP
cannot hold
with the
site
fade
alone,
ult
but
there.
does so much damage.
Rexkull's looking for a res.
Nightfall's effects wearing off. Crystal and Yudotan back
No.
to a reasonable amount of health, and Crystal's got to be aware. He's calling
They
Yudotan
wanna-
across.
yeah,
he doesn't
they
want
wanna
to take
fight.
this
They don't wanna
They
res.
want to go together. The swing should come through. Oh my
Oh,
word!
5
Yudotan,
HP again,
5
bro. There were
HP.
2
You could
jaws
see
where he's 5
Crystal
HP.
was waiting. He would have been screaming at Yudotan. Please come and swing this together. He's going for the res, exactly like you said. And it almost went wrong for GE, but they get it done.
They certainly do, Jordan. Oh, just flying across the screen like that. Yudotan, what a peak. And that is just a hell of a chaotic, bloody fight out towards this B site. Even as Texture tries to repeat.
Mate, that's a close round. They stole that, really.
Too close for comfort, I dare say, for GE there, but it has done a number to Genji's money.
Forces Genji
Texture
down to an
has
eco,
got the tour
but
de force.
Texture, I mean, it's still a good
Something to play
eco,
with here
man.
for Genji
Texture has
still.
this ult as well.
On the wrong side, though, and Global are definitely feeling their
Set up over
opportunities.
towards A.
Slow up, pulled out from Raxkull. 3 players on this line. Raxkull really playing with fire. He's just going to wall up, but it's not much of a wall. Instantly deleted. Crystal again just goes walking onto a line and gets deleted, similar to that Texture round earlier on in the piece. Overdrive only good for 1. As the pivot into the site.
What do you do here? Rez is going to come out.
confirmed
Every
here
single
for
time they've
GE.
been
They're
fighting the
sort of Harvey
bodies. So
miles
it's going to
away.
commit fight to the body. Do they need the
What's the
Astra to
plan?
get here?
Harvey's watching for a late lurk out in middle. That's not actually coming. Needs to get himself to the site ASAP.
They're really thinking a lot, but Genji
If
has
they kill
simplified things. They just
Karen,
go for these fights.
Autumn's
The
got
B main
dimensional
after
drift,
plant
man. If
should
he
be
would
pretty
pull this
strong.
and go charging on in, he'd spot all 4 of them. I think Harvey might be here a little bit too little too late. There's the res through from Ash, and Yudotan has fallen as well. So this makes matters even worse for GE. Defuse is on. Harvey's not in a position where that plan is good at all. This round falling apart for GE. The defuse secured,
If
and Genji
pretty sure
go
Zombie needs to
to
go like
11.
help his team out there.
And off of a
Way too many numbers.
half-purchased round as well. I mean, some of them have pistols on that one, but Raxkull does well to slow it down. Of course, you got to count Texture when he comes back in, but ultimately it's just how the fight gets a bit too chaotic with Ash being able to thin down the herd. I mean, a little bit tough for Autumn as well. I mean,
No
he didn't
star
want
down
to
as well.
leave Yudotan
What
high
happened?
and
Did they
dry,
put all their
so
stars
did
back
not want to
aside so they
use
can
it.
pressure with the
Like
Astra
you
suck as well?
said, that could have been a lot of information then.
Yeah.
Global still showing signs of maybe overthinking things a little bit.
Pretty much as soon as I
About
started
late lurks that
believing
don't
a little bit,
exist.
I think G's going to go for something here.
It,
Got the shorty for Autumn,
ended.
So to me, that would indicate that he wants to use the ult.
Yeah.
And remember how useful that was to take the A site the last time that they did have it online, but that was a gun round. They don't have that luxury now. We are going to get the dimensional drift pulled from
Fiora
Autumn. It's a bit
ult
of a
in the
different
eco. We got a
route for him this
shorty.
time.
He's going for this guy.
Gonna need his team to
He's
support
jumping on this guy.
Spots Texture, just wants to try and take that kill, but Texture gets out of there. Still, it provides a lot of space for GE to start filtering into the site. They might get a quick plan here. Flash
Good
on
ult though,
through.
but
Clone
mate,
goes
they just don't
forward.
have the guns to win this,
No one is
surely.
fooled by that for the moment.
There's a chance to play around.
If
these
Udo gets
close
a kill, he
corners with
gets
the
his
shorty.
ult.
Smokes are
Probably the
dropping, though,
only
and they
way.
haven't been able to get that plan down, so gonna have to rush it now. Autumn, up close and personal.
Spike planted.
Needs to click perfectly here for GE. The weaponry is substandard, but the positioning is not bad at all. Autumn can't get anything done. And that's the first domino to fall. This could be the 12th on the board for Genji as they come cycling into the site. Yudotan needs 1 for the showstopper, hasn't got it. Both Crystal and Harvey
Wait.
finding all the kills. Where has that come from? Karen is now alone. The crossfire was established by Genji and executed upon. Surely Karen can't get this one done anymore. The swing's
Oh my
coming
God.
through from Yudotan to
And they pick up
trade
the
at
guns.
10-11
And they didn't have to use the Razor.
will be the score.
Dude, they got
GE
so
have pulled
owned by
off
this smoke.
another miracle thrifty.
Doing one right back. Wow.
What happened to the Neon? Uses
Just buys a bit of
slide
time
to
and
get past the
information as well,
first
but I
choke,
think
so they
the
got nothing to
biggest
get through
difference
this, and they
maker
just have to
was
run.
that smoke that Javi places right down makes the crossfire that much more
Oh
effective.
my god, they got
because,
so wrecked.
you know, it forces Genji to pop out of there without much clear lines. And they didn't have like flashes or anything, so as soon as they jump out, all those bandits, all those
Did they have like
sheriffs
a...
just turn this into Wild West.
I don't
This
think
is
they
so
had
messy,
anything, like a
but
TP
ults.
or a wall or something.
Oh, that's not going
Uh-oh.
to help. Crystal has been having a bit of a tough game on these lurks.
Yeah, random TP from Karan as well. That's pretty darn impressive still. And Texture's still on this op with his line that he's holding down A main. A lot of information afforded to Genji.
This one, I mean, they didn't go through at the right time as well. Like, the Neon has to jump and then everyone else has to go through, but it was still 6 smoke. Just the fact that they did so much pressure over towards spawn that they had to use the slide early. But not have to be honest, because if you smoke offside, you don't need to slide like that.
Swinging together, Clone's gone in, and Yuratan hits the headshot as well onto Athena in that meanwhile.
Do
so
they pick the right side? They got no
been taken
info
here
over
by
towards
GE.
A,
They've
but
got
they've
options
seen the
available, and
Sage
they've left
wall
Harvey
over
on the lurk
towards
as well.
B, and every
He can
single
still have
time the
impact on this
Sage
round,
has
though,
been
with
the
that cosmic
opposite of the
divide, which
chamber.
does get pulled.
And so if they
And
had
it's a
deep
really nice
info
one
on
to
A,
cut
would
the
A
A
not
side
be
in
the
half. They
weak
can get a
site?
plan on the back
Oh,
of
they
that
might
side
have
without
sussed it.
really clearing the rest of
And
the
it's a
site,
good
so
Astro.
this could work out very nicely for GE.
But Javi needs to get into a position where his look can become
And it's a
effective.
good plant for
This
spawn.
might be it.
And they
think it
got the
will be.
higher angle.
I mean, his timing is looking
This Lark is the
sublime right
one.
now. Oh, has he zeked when he should have zagged? Playing it a bit patiently. Cosmic Divide
What
will
a weird
eventually
round.
fall. Job done though, as they did get that plan down.
He
Time
gets
ticking.
Fade Iron 8 as well.
If,
Imagine he can get tucked back a
Genji,
site here.
Patman
Oh,
able to
man.
creep into a little bit more of a stable position on the site. We've got lurks upon lurks happening here. Ash still in play as well. Showstopper is going to be pulled just as a bit of a preventative measure. Texture around this corner is going to cop it right in the face. That is an easy kill for Yudotan, and it might be an easy round for GE as well. A 2-on-1. Raxcal not keen on it, doesn't have the time anyway.
Nice, man. Fair
And
play.
so GE will go
I did
to
they
11.
solved the little puzzle well. I feel like I
Off a,
can't remember who was over towards B main, but
well.
I think he worked it out.
Looking at the money
Or
that
he at least
Genji
gave
has,
enough
they
info that they
might
worked it
not
out.
have the best of buys onto the next round. This is very impressive. Global just might have flipped
They
the
were
score
so set
depending
up to
on
do
what
the
time
B
looks
split,
like
but they
for
worked
Genji,
out that
holding
A
that
was
on
weak.
For a different discussion. This is so sharp. Like a
Javi
bit
was
of
on
fake
main. Oh,
presence,
okay,
yeah,
then
Javi maybe making some
he's
footsteps
making the
around
call
towards
there,
B main.
surely.
Yeah, Crystal might have fallen a bit early as well, but just being able to scale back up, refilling space that Karen previously left open, they take a fight on towards an unsuspecting
What's the money
player
like?
onto
Force
the
them
top
down
of
to an
their
eco,
funnel.
but this
Not great
has
for
been the
GE,
tough one.
But these
The
are
ecos
rounds
have
where
been
they've
tough.
actually kind of caused quite a problem for GE. So I think again this one's still kind of fraught with danger for GE.
A little bit. Texture still has Headhunter.
Exactly. Ash has a rifle. Got a few players stacked up over on B. It's A where GE turn their attentions towards.
I love Autumn on the Outlaw.
Oh, not
Close line though
this.
with the judge, and I
You
don't
know
think
this
that-
is the judge angle.
think that
They've
could be
been
very, very
buying.
scary.
Well, they had
Autumn
one judge, I guess, earlier.
Has a few targets.
Prowler confirms.
Yeah, they're going to find him. I mean, Nade's go forward.
Nate Tev is
everything's
great.
going
Push him off
forward,
the
just tries
angle.
to
Now
force
everyone
his
can
way
swing. You know
out,
which
and a
backup
second
angle he's
Prowler
going to. We got
to
nothing
catch up
for
with
it,
him, but
though.
that judge in hand
He's
would
got
still
nothing
be
for
a
this. He couldn't
problem,
just
and
accept
now the
it.
position
Just one of those
starting to
guns.
be reinforced as well. We're going to have to pull out all the stops here. Patmen looking for that nightfall through the site. It's only connected onto one. And you do see the pivot coming across here for Genji.
I'm
They
still
have
impressed,
the
man.
forces they
I'm
need
impressed.
through
Look
the
at how well
smoke,
they
though.
handled
Goes
this.
Raxcal to his death. The A site now well and truly taken by GE. They are going to be the first team that gets a bite at the cherry to close this map out, and that should surely mean
Full respect to the
serious
judge.
point on offer in a second.
This
Texture
was
falling as
very
well.
nice to
GE
watch,
have
man.
fought so hard to get to this
One.
point, and they have one chance to close it out without overtime.
Just might be able to
Impressive.
make it happen. Big guns brought up from Genji onto the next round now, but this one was done with style. I mean, I was honestly quite concerned. They spent so much, basically half of their kit, just to flush Karen away. Still, though, the marksmanship, the confidence, the way that they pushed into the site, it definitely
One more.
brings
They
a
got
lot
no
of support,
ults,
but
though. It's not going to be
wow.
easy.
Timeout called at the nth hour from Coach Solo and HSK.
It's so gun the
Tested
one.
quite a bit
It's
with
so
some of these
stupid the one gun is that scary.
footholds that
Right.
Global tried
It
to
is.
set up.
I mean, it used to be
a lot
scarier.
of
That's the thing.
Quick adaptations off the
They,
cuff
I mean, they
calling from,
respect
think,
it very well.
Javi,
It's just
maybe the
it's
rest
a
of the
broken
team
gun
as
for its
well,
price, man.
which makes it kind of honestly difficult for Genji to continuously adapt all around. But all it takes is just
It
like
worked so well
one
because they had
big
the fade
opening
or
fight,
to be able
one
to
big
hit over
opening
towards the
kill,
site
and
as a
then
backup
Texture
as
on this
well.
off
Otherwise,
can
they pretty
definitely
much
get that
use
done.
too much
If that
detail.
happens, Global are looking at numbers disadvantage. That's where things get tricky.
Well, the GE fans around the world are going to be watching with bated breath as this timeout ticks away to see whether or not their team can claim the 2-0 today and hand GE their first loss of this stage. Both teams
One
would then
go
find
at it,
themselves at a
and
3-1 record
the
for the group
4
stages thus
pass and
far.
aggro A, but
Chance for GE to still
it's a
top
lot
this
here,
group.
man. Might all go
Sense
down
of
to this one
Milwaukee,
fight.
sort of Nongshim,
There's a
Zero's
Sage
down,
slow
RRQ
behind
have
them.
been
They're going
more
deep,
down than
bro.
up.
They're fighting this.
So it really feels
Ash
like
is
it's a
sending
race
it, right?
between Genji and GE at the moment. Oh no!
Dude,
Well,
look
I
at
think we
that
might be going
wall
overtime
up. They
off the
do
back
a
of that. Two
wall up
opening
at the
picks.
top. They TP
That's
on
gonna
top
take
of it
some
and
recovering
aim
for
at the
GE.
back as well. That was sick.
Unbelievable how they got that done.
Oh, that's a big miss,
how about
bro.
that drive-by from Autumn? We might not be done yet. They needed that to get them back in this site, and a fast plan here would start to put that time pressure back on Genji.
Oh, what else does Javi and Yudotan have, though? They have to play it so safe, but the spike planted exactly for a B main. Maybe a bit telling.
There's not much in this one for Genji in terms of delay util.
Reposition Insta. Does he get there?
Of course, online either. So it's going to come down to some sharp shooting.
That's
Autumn's
strong.
going to take a risk to just tuck in behind the box and see if that position will be overlooked.
Fade's
Prowler
good.
might have already dug him out. I don't think it did in the end, though, as that fast lane obscured the vision. Here it is, the chance gone begging for GE. All on the shoulders now of Yudotan. Spike is planted kind of for him. Oh, but just not around the corner far enough.
Okay,
Karen
let's see
will
it. Let's
sit
see
in
the
defuse
overtime.
and secure the overtime.
Dude,
So
his original
we're not
pause
done
might have
yet.
owned it.
Not at all.
His
but
original
you can start to see
position
where
behind the
some of
box might
these
have owned it,
issues
but God, he got
arise.
deleted.
Perhaps a bit of
This was awesome.
overthinking or not enough, but a sudden set play just
And he doesn't
stripped out.
overpeak with it as well. That
Sage
Tev
wall
is
boosted,
lovely.
2 kills immediately right off the rip. And down to the last few, even though they get the spike planted as well, like trying to play a little bit forward towards the smokes.
Big move? No, that's a big
Couldn't
move
quite
right there.
anticipate the way that Genji could have launched themselves into that retake. So we go back into it with how that first half.
This one,
was
yeah, a couple of teams have
gonna play
done
through.
something very similar with the Omen Sage Wall.
You know, you still
Or
have to watch
I
out
think
for
someone did it with
texture
a
again.
raise jump up Sage Wall as well. The Tether was perfect though. The Tether was like in line with this guy sliding and at the same time trapped them all into this angle so that
Really
you could
tested
see
a
him.
lot of times on the B
Like the
side.
Tether was the best thing about that.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had his struggles, I would say more so on the attack than on the defense, so maybe he'll be feeling a little bit better to be back over on the defense here, can try and play that delay game a little bit more so. Genji focusing their attention on middle. GE discovering there's not a lot happening over towards B. Going to start to send Yudotan and Autumn on in. That's awkward. Rolls around the corner into multiple players now. Job required to be done here by Crystal, who sees a couple crossing.
Good
Maybe
nade.
Yudotan, not a bad timing
Did
on
he get
that
hit
one,
by
but
the...
still going to see
Oh my
the
God.
what? No. A chance there for Yudotan to equalize the numbers, but doesn't land the shot. Patman
Whoa.
got all the info, finding 2. Not enough, but Harvey is there to backfill in. Pings go out. Texture unable to have an impact on this round so far, and held at bay by the trip for now. Plan's gone down. It's 3-on-2 for the retake. Yudotan looking to clear it out. Default needs
What
to
the
be
hell was this
cleared,
jump
and it
round?
won't be. There's no way.
What is
this
going
shot,
on?
Or maybe not. I don't even know what's going on there. Crystal holding for now in a 1v2. This is almost impossible. Another missed shot. And it's finally done. 13 on the board. Genji.
Stop missing.
1 round away now from closing it out and pushing us through to Summit. That round was madness.
No kidding. Oh my god. It's great and how quick Global were able to recognize the situation. Yeah, a little bit of a whiffs here and there, but
Whoa.
they brought the numbers back thanks
Much
to
as
Pat.
the jump is like a
And it
little
all
rough,
comes for
the
nothing when it comes down to
transfer is
finding
good.
the way that they actually swing out. They knew where at least one of them were positioned, but perhaps a little bit over eager. Did not quite consider that Texture would be on a different line. They would line things up. Still, though, we go back onto the attack, and that's where Global start to build things up quite squarely.
It's true. Global definitely did have a better attack than a defense, so I suppose this is the round where they'll be feeling they can get a bit of work done. Texture forward. Honestly, didn't really get tested too much on this position, but
Wait.
now
Oh, the Prowler went past.
Boombolt's gone past him as well. Texture could get so
What?
much work done when this cage fades.
That was
A
nuts.
shot onto Yudotan, and he backs
I mean,
on out.
sometimes
Now
it's just
sets up
meant to
for
be,
another
because
one
that is
onto
absolutely
Autumn. Texture,
insane.
almost the hero, will fall.
How
but
is
Ash is there to
how has
reinforce,
neither
and
of them gone
Genji
to him?
will finish it off. Map 3 will be required. Genji getting it.
I gotta watch it back. I never go back. How?
Didn't really get tested too much on this position, but now
Oh, the Prowler went
What?
Boombolt's gone past him as well. Texture could get so much work done when this cage
What is
fades.
that?
A shot onto Yudotan, and he backs on out. Now sets up for another one onto Autumn. Texture, almost the hero, will fall, but Ash is there to reinforce.
crazy.
And Genji will finish off. Map 3 will be required. Genji getting it done. And Genji ultra at the final hurdle.
And now going to witness Genji summit. Oh, what a prospect.